Good morning. Welcome. Today is Tuesday. Praise God, Monday is over. I typically love a Monday. Yesterday was a rough one. My husband was home and there was chores to be done. I like it better when I'm doing my chores because I know what I'm doing and I get it done. But when I'm helping him with his chores, uh, it tends to go a little bit sideways because 2 plus 2 is 4, but so is 3 plus 1, and I'm the 3 plus 1 and he's the 2 plus 2, so we kind of butt heads a little bit on the way we're going to do something. So let me see who's that. Okay. uh Yesterday's live was a little bit off. It was a little sideways. I don't even want to go back and watch it because I'm really not sure. I think I was all over the place. I was having a moment, and we're all going to have that. But because instead of not doing the live, I decided to go ahead and do it anyway because that is what my commitment to you was. So we did it anyway. If it was awry, I am sorry. Today we are going to talk about, and I am a few minutes early. Y'all know that I'm scattered when it comes to the time. So today, um, are you swallowed by a big fish? Are you swallowed up by a big fish? Yeah. So this morning I was reading down, doing my Bible study, and sometimes you think back when you were a kid and you hear all these stories of like Jonah and the Ark, or Noah and the Ark, and Jonah and the whale, and Mary. Uh, you hear all these different, they're the children's stories for children church. And as an adult, I kind of have a problem with those because they didn't go really in depth of, they tell it cutesy so a child can understand it, which is great. But sometimes I feel like we're doing the children unjust because we have this fantasy. It's a story, it's a fable about about something so precious and dear that we should really tell the little kids that, and then every year maybe add on. I think maybe the Bible study for children should be the same story, do 12 months, and then the next year start over and make it more elaborate, and then make it more elaborate to make it more of a reality. Because I heard the same stories up till I was like 12, till I went into junior church. And then all of a sudden I hear all this other stuff that was added onto it. And I'm like, but wait, that's not what I learned. Kind of makes it confusing and hard. Anyway, I'm babbling squirrel moments. I'm just now on my second cup of coffee. Can you imagine how much I'm going to want to talk when I'm done? Anyhow, so I was sitting here reading this morning and I thought, the whale is a good one to reflect back on because when you're a kid you have this cutesy little whale and you have the little boat, and from what I remember from my stories as a child was he fell off the boat and he got swallowed up by this whale, and um he talked to God, and so God spit him out on made the whale vomit, and well, made the whale spit him out onto dry land. When in reading it this morning, it still amazes me how different the story goes. So Jonah was running. He was running away from doing what God said. Has anybody else done that? Haven't we all at one point? Hi, everyone. I see everyone jumping on. Oh, I love that. Okay, squirrel moment. Lee just said, Mama is here. So here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, Lee Johnson is my precious, adoring mother. I love her so much. She does not want to be known on Facebook. She does not want to have any part of this. So all this time I've been referring to her as Lee, trying to protect her identity. She called me yesterday and said, honey, I love this group. I feel like I'm lying to the people. I I can go ahead. I'm not going to accept friend requests. I'm not going to be on Facebook, but I am going to be on this Hearts Discernment. We're not on Hearts Discernment's group. Oh, darn. Anyway, Mom, we both messed up because you put Mama's here. We'll discuss that over in Heart's Discernment. Uh, wow. So anyway, my mom will be in Heart's Discernment. Mom, we just can't get it together here, can we? Anyway, back to Jonah. So I saw this as um I saw this we're going to go into that on Heart's Discernment too. So Jonah, if you feel like you're being swallowed up by a whale, like this world is just coming and attacking you and swallowing you whole and nothing is going right, there's a way out. There is a way out of the belly of the beast, I guess I should say, because literally when you when Jonah did the right thing and he cried out to God and leaned on God and asked him for help, that's when he came out of the whale's belly. And the whale vomited, not spit. He vomited him right out onto dry land. And I like gruesome pictures like that, I guess. And then he complained, but he did what he had to do because that's the importance. That that is the importance of following God. So he complained and he had pity and he's a bit of a whiner, but he did what the Lord said. Now, how many of you have done that? We complain and we whine, and but then do we do the right thing or do we not do the right thing? That's all I've got for I totally thought I was on the other video. So this channel got a little bit more, and you didn't get exactly what I was talking about, what I was going to talk about here, but it's okay because to me that just means, you know what, somebody needed to hear it. So if you want out of the belly of this world and all this stuff, there's a way out. I hope that's good. And I said today was better. I did not say I had a clear mind. When I do stupid stuff like this and screw up, it just means someone needed it. So whoever needs it, I love you. I love all of you. Reach out to me. Let's talk. All right. It literally is all about loving Jesus, loving your neighbor, loving who you are. And if you can't do those things, then you're probably in the belly of the whale. And in order to get spit out, you need to know what path to go down. I love you all. We're going to talk more about this on Heart's Discernment in the correct group. Now everyone knows where you get your squirrel moments. Mom. Okay. I love you all. I'll see you on Heart's Discernment in 2 minutes. Oh.